this is starting to crystallize. What that is what's making it look like, but basically bubbling up. Don't stir it behind things. Don't disturb it too much behind that. Give you a little bit, if I can get in there without burning myself, because it is hot sugar. Be careful with that. You want it to continue to cook for another 5 to 10 minutes off of that side of it, and it will turn into this beautiful golden color behind it. That is what you want. Once you get to the golden color, you're going to do the simple parts of just vanilla and salt and everything for that. So I'm really excited about this. I think it's going to be a really good caramel sauce by the time it's done, and with the nuts, it'll be a great late night snack when you're doing movies, or if you're just hanging around the house and you don't have anything else to do. It's a healthier snack for nuts than just like corn chips and dip, which I admit I did last night behind that. So this is still, it's going to be beautiful. This is bubbling behind it. A lot of my ideas, some of them are on my own. I just kind of come up with it, and I just have tastes in my head. I think things will go well together. Others, I am a cooking show junkie off of that, and I will watch a lot of them. And sometimes I'll do a marathon on cooking shows. That drives my husband crazy behind that. It's way too many cooking shows as far as that goes. But it gives me inspiration. I don't usually recreate exactly what I saw. I get inspiration behind that. In this case, because it is more science driven to make caramel sauce behind it, I am going to follow the recipe exactly. This is bubbling up very nicely. And you just want to swirl the pan. You don't want to stir it, as I mentioned. Just continue to swirl the pan. But be very careful with this, because it is hot sugar, and that can cause some major burns. And we don't have paramedics, at least standing by for this particular place that I'm here today in my home kitchen. So you have to watch what you're doing. This is bubbling really beautifully. As it continues to go, you have to actually swirl the pan a bit more to keep it from burning. Starting to add color. You can see that too. Some of it's the yellow light from the stovetop. So you have to get to know your own kitchen to know how much is actual color versus artificial light color. Takes a little bit. As I've mentioned before, I am not a one and done real quick kind of person. Some of the things I consider quick, you all may consider taking quite a while to do. You can do them in steps. This, like I said, I'm going to use this later for a salad that I'm making. I'm going to be doing like a turkey salad for lunch purposes and everything. But I'm not going to use many of the nuts. Once I've got this done, I only need like half a cup of the total nuts for what I'm going to be doing. So then I will have these in an airtight container that I can just pull out when needed for that. We are getting there. It says 5 to 10 minutes. And we have been going for a few minutes now. I know I've said that before, but it really is. You have to have patience when you're cooking, because if you don't have patience, you might as well order out and DoorDash it or Grubhub or something like that. Cooking takes a while to get exactly what you want and how you want it. Also, experimentation is good in the kitchen. It's your own kitchen, it's your home. If you don't like something, that's fine. If you didn't like the way it turned out, you can figure out how to make it better next time. Turning up the heat a little bit because I'm guessing on the heat level actually for this. I've mentioned before I don't have a gas range. This is an electric cooktop. It's actually more of an induction cooktop behind what's going on here, and it doesn't heat up as fast as you'd like it to, and it doesn't cool down as fast as you'd like it to. So you have to make adjustments. Everything is about adjustments that you're going to. With gas, you get immediate effect when you raise and lower, but you don't get that when you have an electric side of it hooked up. Oh, this is getting really good. To show you a little closer, so you can see what I'm talking about here. So. This is not a bad thing. This is continuing to cook down and will turn into a beautiful caramel sauce. Trust me. Of course, if it doesn't actually turn into a beautiful caramel sauce, then I guess what I'm gonna do is throw it out and start all over again and just rethink my recipe.